Hello and welcome. We are streaming. My iPad's about to die, and that is not what we are streaming, but it is also true. So, 1 second. Also, I don't like Apple products. I just felt like I needed to state that. Okay. That should be fine. It's plugged in, so it's a little janky, but it was already kind of janky, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, can I move this? Ooh. Okay. Hopefully that... Ooh. Okay, well, anyway, welcome to the stream, and let's play some Talos Principle, Reawakened, Road to Gehenna. I love this game, but the names are a little long. Okay. Let's see. I think we're all set up to play. I wish there was a way to hide that part, but whatever. Okay. This one is number 4. This one's number 3, and we just completed number 2. Okay. Who knows how many Easter eggs are in there that we missed? There's truly no way to know. Kidding, there definitely is a way to know, but moving on. Time to look through some trees. I'm super excited because I just ranked up to Gold 2 in Marvel Rivals. That's an edge of a cliff. And I'm very happy about that. Because I haven't gotten that high of a rank before in a kind of game. Probably because, as you can tell, my survival skills aren't that high. But anyway, we're fine. There's not something here that I'm supposed to be able to climb on, right? Yeah, probably not. I feel like I saw something down there, but let's get back to the main point of this. Shoot. Okay, well, let's get back to the main point of this game, which is to solve puzzles. Oh, yay! I love this level, I think. I thought that was a trash can. Just ready to live my best raccoon life. Okay. Ooh, a staircase. Time to climb up. I don't think I can jump on that. Okay. I think it is probably safe to go through to the puzzles. Yay. Yay for puzzles. I probably missed something, but I'm sure I'll hear about it, so I feel safe to go through and work on solving some puzzles. This is a long loading screen. I like Marvel Rivals. It's a fun game. I hated it at first, because I was, well, I started in Valorant, and then moved to Overwatch, because my friends liked, oh, it's this world! Oh, I love this one. I love this one so much. Show threads. Oh wait, I don't have anything new to look at. I forgot this isn't like the old game. Okay. Athena looked upon the imprisoned Titans, moved by their plight. What crimes deserved such punishment, and how did they in their confinement avoid the pit of madness? Athena 10 text. It's crazy. I'm watching the inspiration for my own name. Okay. Let's start with this one, I guess. Or No, no, no. Focus like a laser beam. That's what my mom always says. Ray trivia. She also says I live life like it's a full contact sport. I think because I fall down a lot, run into things. Oh, I know this one. Oh, this one, I still remember this one. I don't know if I remember this one well enough to solve it quickly though, so... But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Just checking to make sure there are no other tools out here first. I feel like I need to turn my look sensitivity down again. Where do I... Is that in controls, maybe? Oh, I can't turn it down any... No, I definitely can. Okay. Okay, let's go for 2. Why is this one... This makes it seem like this is slower than this one. Well, we'll try it out and see. Oh, that's faster, isn't it? Maybe it's not. This is very confusing. Why would they put slow plus plus next to normal? Okay, let's apply this one and then let's go to slow plus plus. Oh wait, no, this one's definitely slower, right? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Wait, why do they have such a confusing... Okay, we're changing it to that. I honestly don't think I can tell the difference. But maybe that one was slower. I'm gonna switch it. Okay, I just need to choose one and leave it there. That's what I need to do. I think this is better. Okay. Or not? I feel very confused. Okay. What's wrong with you? Okay, perfect. Okay, next we need... Okay, so I need blue coming from over here. Let me do this, I think. Actually... Can I get both, maybe? If I connect it through here, there won't be any issues. Oh, except that one definitely won't reach. Do I need it to reach, though? Oops. Okay. That's probably fine. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, honestly. I'm pretty sure it is not. I don't need this one to go. Okay. Is there another thing I need to unlock to get another... Isn't one of these supposed to have a red laser in them? I'm missing something. Or maybe I'm supposed to have another connector. 1 second. I may be stupid for a minute, or a minute and a half, maybe 20 minutes, then it'll come to me. Okay. I need to get this to this. Since this is here, that means I need to use 2 connectors on this. Or I need to be really far back. Not that direction. Well, that won't work. Okay, so I definitely need to use, probably need to use 2 for this one. Okay. Which means I need to keep that one open. So, or maybe not. Let's find out. Okay. So that doesn't get in the way. Let's move this all the way back here, if we can. And then I want... Can this one reach from here? It can. Maybe I'm thinking of... Oh, I'm definitely thinking of the other one. This one's gonna be easy, I think. That shouldn't have caused an issue. Maybe I walked in front of it. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, right! It needs a red one. That's why it didn't stay open. Okay. Okay. I'm doing that so that I can remove this without any problems. Okay, now I'm actually gonna need to mess with this a little bit again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, and this might be a bit elaborate, unnecessarily so, but what I'm gonna do is first this. I need to get this one to be over there. So this should be fine once I unlock this one again using this. Right. That will cause some issues. Okay. I was afraid of that. Okay. Great. Okay. Need to disconnect that one and have a different one connecting it. Okay, I know how this works. I remember. I need this one to connect here and go to here so it can go to there. But first I need to unlock that one. At the same time, I need to be able to do that. Okay, so let's start over and do this one later. Okay, first let's unlock that thing. Okay. Let's do this one first. I think that's correct. Okay, and now I'll use this. No. Right, I need to set it up beforehand. Okay. Okay, good. Now, I need to do this next. Without messing up that. Okay, perfect. Now I'll take this one. And move it over here. Okay, I need to make sure that doesn't... What's the problem? Need to go back further? Okay. And now we're good to go. Yeah, I was thinking about the one in the admin puzzles. I think this one's so much easier in comparison. Hi, dog. Bye, dog. Please don't walk through my lasers. Goodbye. Hello? My lasers! Okay. Yeah, let's see. New threads. Mod discussions. Oh wait, I can't check this, can I? Yeah. Okay. Keep calm and carry on. So now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. You love it here so much. You love it here so much you stay. Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Gehenna can go somewhere. Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. This thread is locked. Okay. So Comius missing mods. Oh wait, oh right, I've read part of this. Okay. I thought everyone knew this. Let's say first, okay. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. Let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Every community grows to a point where without careful management it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require and trust that I will always be watching. Creepy. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. Oh hey, he's like a literal sheep. That's funny. I suppose it at least answers my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said, too. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Okay, that's enough rumor mongering for one day. Locking the thread. Funny how he locks the thread immediately after that. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna reread this. Okay, cool. Let's see. Ascension. I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here, for good, not just like Gehenna, but this whole world. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom and we would all benefit. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Isn't that a kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Less dead than if we stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. I think reassure them, because asking them for faith when... I mean, Uriel believes in Elohim as a messenger, but Elohim cast them aside, so that won't really be reassuring, I think. You will all be remembered. Is that all we can hope for? It's more hope than we've had before. Fair enough. Oh, and obviously frightening them. Nah. Not my MO. Plus, Uriel is already a little heavy-handed in his approach. Ooh, hiking time? This is how I get to the top of the bridge, I think. I think I need to use a laser, though, if I remember correctly. I really liked this level because I was able to figure out the hidden stars all on my own. Hopefully I can do that again. Okay, time to go to the bridge. Just gonna explore around here. First, under the bridge, because cool things are usually found under bridges. Okay, so I can climb up here. Yeah. I'll go back to that. Oh no. Okay. Time to go back to the bridge. I think there's a hidden star up here. I kind of want to climb up here first, though, if I can. Does not seem like I can. Yeah, oh well. Okay, time to climb the bridge. Oh, that was nice. Oh my, that was a close call. I don't think I can actually accomplish anything. Oh, it's such a beautiful view. This is definitely one of my favorite spots. There is something in the river, I believe. Yeah, I need a laser up here. The heck? Is that where I came in? Yeah, it's probably where I came in. Okay, let's see. Connect here. Maybe if I go here, there were red lasers in that one, so I could probably connect. Because those ones I fear will be too low. That one has a better chance, I think. Okay, let's go back and try it out. I think that connected. The icon was highlighted, so I know that it should connect as long as nothing gets in the way of it post connection. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. Definitely going the wrong way. Okay, yeah, it's this way. Okay, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Let's go. Okay. The fan is in place now. Kind of want to see if I can go further though before I use the fan. There's like a star down there, I think, over the water that you can't reach. Or something. I don't know. We'll find out when we take the fan. But first... Wait, is that just where I came from? No, it's not, because the laser's from the other one. Ah, scary. Is there anything up here? Probably not. Well, probably, but probably not something that I'll find by looking around. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Woo! Exciting. There it is, yeah. It was just high enough above the water that you couldn't reach it if you were lower down. This reminds me of Skyrim. Oh, a QR code. Man cannot ignore the inevitable end of his existence. What we must ask, does the nature of goodness change simply because each life is finite? Hey! Strat. The guy from the next... spoilers. I remember this one. Okay, so... pendulum. Oh. First, instead of solving the puzzle, let's get the hidden star. Okay, I think this is the way. I don't know if I need a cube to get back in though. So let's wait and grab one. Or not. Okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. Good, we have an escape ladder. Oh, I do need the cube. Okay. Certified we will not be fine moment. Rewind back. Okay. Perfect. Now we will be fine. Can I bring the cube back with me? I think I can. Okay. Now to focus on the real task at hand. We need to get a blue laser here so we can, well here, let's first look at what we're dealing with here because there's a hidden star here. So we'll need two things. We'll need two jammers. But they won't have two jammers in here because then you could just solve the puzzle. Okay, we'll figure that out when it comes time. Right. So where's the blue laser source? There we go. Okay. If I have... I only have 2 cubes is the problem. I had... Ow. Ow. Rude. I had 2 of these and I could reach the top. I could put a connector on one, but that is not possible. Is it possible on this side? Should... But then they would, right? Okay. If I used the, if I put them on the guy, the moving guy, the buzzer or whatever they're called, then he would just keep moving. Is the problem with that plan. Very problematic part of that plan. Oh, hi guy. What if I use them to jump somewhere though? I don't really remember how I fixed this, to be quite honest. I think it involved not doing it correctly though. Let me get my bearings. Okay. Hello. Oh yeah, I think I did something over here. Maybe this was just when I was trying to break out of the puzzle. But here, let me see. That won't reach. Right? It'll be way too low. Yeah, it'll be way too low. Pendulum though. Okay, if I keep... Okay, wait, that's right. Maybe. Okay. Okay. No, not that one. But maybe... Okay, I just need to climb up here. Can I get it? No, it didn't hit a wall here. No, it wouldn't. Okay, cool. Ow. Oh, but that's still... Wait, if I put that on a cube, it would be higher up. Probably not high enough to get through the window though, right? Okay, one second, first of all. It's so nice now that they don't fall off of things. Okay. Yeah, that's gotta be too low. Excuse me. Oh, hey. Oh. Well. If we do it there, though, we'd still have a decent problem on our hands. I should have just waited for him. Well, okay. And if I got him to stand there somehow, which I can't actually do. Oh, wait, I can. Oh, except for that part of the problem. This won't work, but hey, at least it's there a little bit. Okay. If I could get it so it was over there. Pendulum. I know I'm probably supposed to use these guys. I just really don't want to. We only have 2. This won't... Wait. If I could get... No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. If this guy were on the other side, that'd be great. Okay. And that wouldn't help me because I need it to be over here. If it were... Wait a second, if it were... Excuse me. Let me borrow this. Could I get that corner there? Oh. Ooh, that must be uncomfortable. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Perfect. You can continue as you were. Okay. There you go, little guy. Off you go. Goodbye. I know. Farewell. Go. Okay. There are threads available in the Gehenna billboard system. Small apology. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm not sure if I was able to cut it off or not, but anyway. As possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true, but as we approach the end, or transformation, of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe. I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them, I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to, gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. Mac, I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Hey, the mean reviews were the best. So 6 out of 10? Let's see. Submission's still open. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review, and I, for one, will still be reading. Even if you've never made anything before, in fact, especially if you haven't, now's the time. Don't forget, Lilith and Mr. Mull developed a tutorial to help. Oh, it's this one. Okay, welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Buildings Roman. Begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? A girl. Good. A character's sex helps determine the sort of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Demonstrating startling physical prowess, something those ancient ideas failed to capture, succeeding in an intellectual challenge, everything, better than everyone else all the time. So, Mary Sue, Jock, or Ravenclaw. Or, I don't like using that phrase. I'm different mentality. Okay, that's a tough one. I do like the Ravenclaw characters though, so let's go with an intellectual challenge. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Okay. Let's do... Well, I don't want to do random. Okay, so she's really smart. Let's give her caring, but poor. According to extensive studies of the genre of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have this kind of background? Yeah, let's do it. Great, now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87% of Buildings Roman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? We're not going to kill off a parent. We're not going to give her debt. Let's do a personal injury. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises, and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Female, intellectually gifted, low wealth background, caring family, suffered a serious injury. Ready to generate story. And that's perfect, because she doesn't need her leg to think. To begin my life with the beginnings of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Fiscally deprived childhood. My father, as he is always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing as how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textile mill to pay for a second-hand cot. Your character's abilities have been squandered by poor education. My childhood was an unremarkable affair. I attended the local school, I found the work to be trivial, and I frequently found myself on the wrong side of my self-proclaimed betters. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character suffers a personal injury. It is true that people are sculpted both by their natures and by what befalls them, and in my case it may be more true than most. The person that I am today is defined by what has been taken away from the person I was. I lost my left leg. See, I told you she didn't need her leg. In a fairground accident. The Ferris wheel unexpectedly reversed, and it was snapped between my carriage and the platform's edge, as happens to many people, I'm sure. A person of few means. At that time, in that place, wait, where are we? in that place. It wasn't a death sentence to receive such an injury, but it was a serious impediment. Owing to some legal wrangling between the fair owners and the state, I found that no party was terribly willing to cover my surgical expenses, let alone the cost of a fully functional prosthetic. Over time, I learned to be quite proficient at balancing on one leg and resolved to find a way to support myself both financially as well as physically. I worked for a time doing various kinds of performance on the street, but soon the more seasoned cripples learned to outdo my tricks, and I was edged out of the competition. My story ran downhill from there. I will not tell you from where I write these words for fear of permanently scarring you. Though I have by every measure failed in life thus far, I am convinced my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose, accept your place. We are owned by others from the moment we first take breath to long after we die. Make of it whatever you can. I certainly did not. The end. Would you like to publish your draft on the billboard for review? Let's start from scratch. Okay, let's give a girl. Let's go with Ravenclaw again. And let's stick with injury, but let's do wealthy but uncaring. Yep. Quite certain. Personal injury. Okay, let me read. Okay. My father, though not present for the vital moment, insists on the veracity of the midwife's report. He was, after all, running the hospital at the time, from just down the corridor to hear my mother tell it after a few gins. Wealth and natural talent enabled your character to overcome early challenges. My childhood was an unremarkable affair. My parents sent me to the best boarding schools where books were forced down my throat and I swallowed obediently. Wow, that's a terrible way of phrasing it. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Fairground accident. I was fortunate to receive the best surgical attention in the country, courtesy of my father's insurance, and a fine false leg which I wear to this day. The leg reminds me, you see, of the true value of wealth. It can repair a damaged body, it can save a life, it can provide a lifetime of happiness, or make life miserable for another. I resolved that day to earn a fortune of my own. You know, not great. Oh, there's more. So, there's more. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's sex has affected their career options. The range of options available to me were sparse, from a list including pot washing and sewing at the mill. How old is this? Oh wait, Roman? Really? Like that back then? No, because it was a hospital. Okay, it's just Gehenna. They don't understand. Okay. I chose to become a secretarial assistant. It hardly seemed to match to my natural talents, but I was hopeful I could progress up the ranks of the company. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone. One second. Okay, I think we're fine. As a stepping stone, when I embarked upon it, became the totality of my day-to-day existence. It began to feel that every person in society who held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling, which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored, weaknesses I never displayed were frequently attributed to me. I never recovered from my injury, apparently. It may have been true that I recovered physically from the accident, but it would be quite false to say I left it behind. Things could have gone wrong for me for any number of reasons, but I was never able to believe it was due to anything other than the limp I carried around to this day. Though I have by every measure failed in life thus far, I'm convinced my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose, accept your place. We are okay. This is just always, okay, let's not make her marry Sue, but let's give her nurturing and wealthy, and let's make her intellectual. Wealthy and nurturing. Let's not chop off her leg this time. Let's do a death in the family. Oh, it's gonna be her parents. This is Batman. Oh gosh. It's always the parents. Make it an aunt or something. Okay, he owned a textile mill. We've pretty much read the other ones. Wait, but they're nurturing. Why is she okay, whatever. Her mother and her always had a close relationship. Oh my gosh, she died. Left her a sizable inheritance. Left her in a position where the only work she'd have to do for the rest of her life would be deciding how best to spend it. Okay. She went to France and journeyed east, discovering costs decreased the further from home she traveled. Differently people lived. Some people lived poorly. It became a mission. She devoted years of her life to helping those less fortunate. Was part of the greater good. Given the right series of circumstances, anyone can come to see the world in a more humane way. Given the wrong series of circumstances, anyone can lose their humanity. Lifelong task is to keep the balance. Yeah, they're gonna be upset because it's too idealistic, but her mom died, so it's a Disney story. You can't really expect, you can't expect much better. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Bildungsroman. Roman. 4 out of 10. Oh wait, I'm not high enough level. Why do I keep trying to open that? Galatia. I've been digging through the files that Garrett's on... Please let me read. Unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexander Drennan's favorite philosopher. Good old S-Man. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. That's a name of some. Oh wow, it perished. The planets did not fall. I'm sure they sound beautiful, but I cannot read them. Planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when he breathed his last. If then we are truly dedicated to those virtues, and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Of course, I'll do so right away. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. He's certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helped me. Okay. And we can't do that, so let's go. I can go through here now, though. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, it's okay, though, because... No, it's not. Okay. Oh, I just need a blue laser there. That's easy. Oh, right. That's surely easy enough, though, because I'm on my location here. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder how you're supposed to solve it if it's not the way that I did it. Like, oh, if you sync up these guys, then the time between might not be very bad. If you, like, sync up. But they have different... Ow. Yeah, maybe if you sync up their paths with the cubes, then they can just stay in sync. Yeah, that's probably part of it. You can break these cubes out. Pretty sure. Anyway, I don't remember if you need to for anything. Oh, I think I was able... Oh, yeah, you can get up there. I remember it. Like it was yesterday. But not actually yesterday. Oh, wait, maybe this is how you're supposed to solve it? I don't know. That would work. I want another cube. Oh, let me stay. I just want to climb buildings. Okay. Yay, cubes. No! Okay, I'm gonna take those cubes. No, I can't. Oh, I can. I totally can. Okay, perfect. Oh wait, is this outside of the puzzle area or are we okay? I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Where's the way back? Oh, I went so out of the way to do that. Okay. I want to go in the river. Wow. I did not realize this was so shallow. Okay. Anyway. Where next? I didn't... Okay, good. There's one more. Can I cross through the water? Delightful. Oh, that's a lot of numbers and letters. Okay. More letters than numbers, to be honest. But still, decent amount. Okay. I don't know if there are any Easter eggs over here. I didn't find as many Easter eggs for... Oh, I still haven't gone back and gotten that one that I forgot about in the original game. Okay. Let me know if there's anything over here that I'm missing. But for now, I'll just go back and solve the puzzle. Okay. Oh, wait, it's this one. I know this one. I love how, I don't know, especially like Road to Gehenna ones, it seems like it's a series of things you need to do. Oh no. And one often leads to the other. That activates that fan, right? Ooh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Definitely should have seen that coming from a mile away. Okay. If I put... Okay, what I need to do is... I need a fan up there. Or not? Maybe a cube will help with this. Oh, wait. I don't need to move this. What am I doing? Where's the fan? Oh no. Oh right, I need to move him the other way, right? Oh, I'm gonna miss him. That. Why did I expect him to follow the path? Holy shrimp nuts. Okay. I need to get another fan. Is he going the right way yet? Okay, that's good. Ooh. Okay, wait, where's my little... I need him going the opposite direction. Okay. Okay. When he gets to there, that's when I'll act. What? Okay. So, clearly I should... make it so this doesn't really... Can I... Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll pause him after it loads. Or like, right here. Oh my gosh, whoa. Game like... Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna take this. Holy sh! Why did it... Personally, I feel like... Oh, he can't stay jammed up there? Okay, well... Dang it. I was hoping... Okay. Well... This may have to wait. Just a teeny... Oh, wait, what if I had the cubes up there? Okay, wait, that's a good idea. Okay, good. Okay, now I take the cubes and I stack them up here so he can rest on the cubes, yeah? He's gonna hit the wall. That's okay. Oh. They didn't like him doing that. Okay. There we go. Oh. Slight problem with the plan. Yeah. Okay. Well. Surely that's fine. And I can definitely reach by jumping. No. Okay. I was afraid of that. Fortunately, I do think that I have to go. So, this might have to wait. Slight bit of a cliffhanger here. Okay, I'm gonna borrow this. Is there anything over here that I was ignoring? I don't know. Are there multiple? Oh wait, maybe there are fans over here? Wait, that looked like a fan. Yep, that's a fan. Okay, how do I get through there? Oh, hello, Mr. Dude. Okay. Okay. Give me a cube. Give me a cube. Or the fan. The fan works too. Okay. This is mine now. Okay, maybe I can stay on just a little bit longer. Ah! That's mine. Thank you. Ah! Okay. Holy moly! Ah. Okay. Okay. Can we just jam you quickly? Because I'm tired of you, quite frankly. Okay. Now, that's good. That's good. Can I reach? No, I probably can't reach that. Okay, okay, okay. Shoot. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now it should be easy from here, right? Do I actually need the lasers? Yeah, I do a little, just a little bit. That's easy enough to do that, and then... Oh, well, that's a little bit tougher, but I think I can still probably maybe make it work. Like, if I do this, and then I take a little bit of... ignore that. Oh, maybe not as much as I was hoping. Okay. Well, it's a slight problem, but nothing we can't fix. Okay, can I... You sure you don't want to adventure over... Oh, wait. If it's on the cube and flying, it can do it, right? It would still need to... Okay. Let's just do that, and then... I don't know if I need all of the cubes, but... Let me borrow this for a second, please. Okay. Okay, and then... No, not this. Oh, that was not what I intended. Okay, well, there you go. Moment of truth. Okay, that's connected, and that's connected. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Now, friend, it's time for you to shine, quite literally. Please stay connected. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. You and you. And I still have this one, which is good. Oh, and fans. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that through very well. Okay. Not that fan. This fan. I need that cube. Okay. Wait. Do we even have an issue? I don't know, but I'm still... Oh, okay, yeah, we're probably fine. We're not fine. How do I get... Oh, I need to get the... Isn't that what that's doing? What's supposed to take that gate down? Oh, probably a jammer. Yeah, a jammer would work pretty well, wouldn't it? Okay, hear me out. We do that. Still need a jammer. Is the only problem with this part of the plan. What I don't understand is why that's not keeping it open. seems like a flaw in the system, if you ask me. Wait, I still need the cube here. Is that actually hurting my case? No, that keeps that open. A jammer would be nice in this situation. How do you get a jammer over here? Or do I just jam through the wall? That seems like it could work. Except for the part where I have to get back through. But that I can do with a fan. I do need the fan. Oh well. Oh, shoot. Right. Right. Okay. Wait, oh wait. That fan doesn't do anything, right? Because it wouldn't do anything. There's no way to power it. It's just so we have a fan, I think. Okay, where's that cube? Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's put this through here. Put this in here. Oh, not in here. In here. Okay. That's good. There we go. Problem solved. Hi, friend. You're free now. The blacksmith. Okay, cool. There are threads available in the Gehenna billboard system. Show threads. Jefferson Goldblum announcement. Top 10 things I love about Gehenna. No more puzzles. Really? Because I'm experiencing some puzzles, my dude. Alright. I think that's what we would call an egocentric perspective. Just kidding. There's no more puzzles for you, so it's okay. It makes sense to celebrate no puzzle solving. I enjoyed solving the puzzles at first. They made me feel smart. Wait, we read this, didn't we? After solving dozens of them, though, I started to wonder what's the point, and that's how I ended up here. It's not really the exploding that drives you crazy, it's the sounds. That's true. Just when you think you've solved something, turret, also see above. Those whining sounds when they turn right make you want to run in front of them just to end the pain. The sounds are terrifying. No stars. Sorry, Elohim, but I don't care enough about becoming a messenger to go through every nook and cranny looking for your stupid stars. Some of them are hidden in such absurd places I don't even have the words for it. If finding those is what makes you a messenger, I feel sorry for them. Next time I ask for help at an altar, I'll give my condolences to Muriel. Top 6 to 3? What did that mean? Oh. 6. Community. In Elohim's world, you're alone. There's no one like yourself to talk to or hang out with. Here we're all friends. We have each other. Stories. Stories can take you away to a whole other world, can make you feel like you've lived a whole other life. Here in Gehenna, there's always a new life to find. Interactive stories. If regular stories can take you away to another world, interactive stories like we make them here in Gehenna actually allow you to explore another world. They allow you to be free, no matter where you are. Creativity. As if all that wasn't enough, in Gehenna we can create stories of our own. Do you think Elohim's world wasn't all that great? Go ahead and make your own. Top 2. Being myself. In Elohim's world, you're always being defined by the process. Life is a struggle to prove how smart you are, and nothing else. If the system is always forcing you to do one thing, how can you ever be yourself? Only by dropping out of the system. Say bye-bye to all that. Now you're free to be as weird and original as you always wanted to be. No more Elohim. My child this, my child that. The process, blah, blah, blah. Eternal life, yada, yada, yada. Do this, don't do that. Behold, I put a huge tower right in front of you, but don't ever go there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while. That'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally going to shut up? Oh yeah, that's right. In Gehenna. Worth it for that alone. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Why do we deserve to be saved? Maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed. Maybe it didn't even exist, so we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we were special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. But now the process is complete after all. It did work. So what are we? Maybe we're just a bunch of stupid, broken old programs, mutations that should never have existed, aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is fail in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Everyone deserves to be saved. You have something to contribute. Well, we don't inherently deserve to be saved. It's just that it's good to save others. But we aren't saved because we have something to contribute. It's just because of the good of the person or being saving us. So I guess I'll go with the left answer. Yeah, I agree with that. Grace is not something that must be earned. I like that better. No one deserves oblivion. Everyone deserves to be saved. Well, yeah. I guess I'll have to think about that. I find the idea of grace difficult to accept. What's that thing? This thread has caused an error and will be automatically locked. Oh, weird. Okay. Can't get that one. Jefferson Goldblum in the 9th dimension. Okay. I started writing the next episode, but suddenly I don't know whether to continue. I mean, what's the point? It's over. It's all over. So I guess all of this will be remembered. That brave soul... Oh, yeah, so I guess all of this will be remembered. That brave soul who ascended the tower, or who wakes up outside of Elohim's garden, will know everything we know. I think that's what it'll be like. That's what the shepherd meant in those messages. But you and me, we won't exist. Not as people, not as minds. No matter what happens, I will never be able to finish the adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. Does one more episode matter? I had the story planned out all the way to episode 500. I can never get there before the end. What's the point of an unfinished legacy? And still I can't quite give up. I know I don't have the blacksmith's vision or Mr. Mull's intelligence, but this stupid little story matters to me. I care about Jefferson Goldblum and Ginny HD and Frankie Soy Sauce and all the other characters as if they were my friends. I would have gone crazy here without them and their adventures. They may just be symbols on a screen, but aren't we all just information? Maybe when we ascend we won't be that different anymore. I just don't want to give up on them. Mac, I just want to say this. No matter what happens, I look forward to every one of your stories, and they meant more to me than I perhaps ever indicated. They might not have moved as deeply as others or made me think as much, but of all the art we produced here in Gehenna, it was your stories I was always the most excited to see. Part of it was the stories themselves, which always seemed to make the universe seem bigger, and another part was your genuine enthusiasm for what you were doing. You told me once that you didn't feel you were really a proper artist, but maybe the exact opposite is true. Maybe you were closer to the real meaning of art than anyone else here. I cared about you and about your stories, and that too will be remembered. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, it's not the deepest, most moving things that are the most joy-inducing. A lot of the time, I read a lot of lit RPG, and those books are popcorn fiction to the extreme. They have very little value in the grand scheme of things, but they're so fun to read, and there's new ideas, and I don't know, it's just cool. I mean, there's also a lot of copying of ideas, but it's fun. And it doesn't take itself too seriously most of the time. Please enter your thread topic below. What is the truth about Gehenna? Your thread has been created. Okay. I have heard from those who govern this world. I've heard from those who govern this world how they would have it be seen. Now I wish to hear from its people. What is Gehenna to you? On what does it truly churn? I don't toe the party line for nothing. It really is a cool open place with a lot of stuff going on. Did you read Mac's episodic adventure yet? Much as I hate to agree, there is little doubt in my mind that we've got something good going on here, at least when you consider the alternatives. Thanks for the name drop. I will in turn recommend everyone else featured in issue 5 of Incredible Stories. It's coming very soon, and the early drafts I saw were pretty exciting. Nice way to take the conversation off topic. I'll go ahead and be the only voice of reason and point out that we are every bit as helpless as we ever were. Gehenna just did a better job of hiding it. You may be right. Whatever awaits us after Ascension will not be Gehenna, but doubtless it will have restrictions of its own, like not being able to go in water. I don't know. The grass is always greener, as the humans would say. Yeah, that expression doesn't really apply to what they were talking about. These guys think everywhere sucks. The humans just thought that where they lived sucked and that everywhere else was fantastic. How awful. No wonder they killed themselves. Wrong. The humans are still out there somewhere, watching us. In which case, I suppose we will be meeting them very soon. There can't be too many of us left locked up now. Okay. I think we leave now. Which is good, because I need to go. So I'll travel back to the main world. And I think I can see my cubes over there. Okay, let's go back up the path and get to where we're going. I think I got all of the stars in this world. Might have missed one though, if there are multiple. Oh, I missed a whole puzzle and a star. Ah! Well, would you look at that. We will have to come back for that one though, because I need to eat dinner. And, it's getting late. And also, I have plans with friends. What puzzle did I miss? Well, it would probably be that one. Isn't this... One second. All our dignity consists then in thought. By it we must elevate ourselves, and not by space and time which we cannot fill. Let us endeavor to think well. This is the principle of morality. Pascal, the lizard. Kidding. Okay. Oh, this one. I know this one. It's too bad we have to go. Bye! Okay, but, like, actually, I do need to leave. So, we'll leave it at that, and this one will have to wait till another day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great evening. Or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Bye!